Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
Okay, what a way to kick this off. Okay, welcome to the Crash and Burn podcast. This our podcast where we talk about some wrestling, professional wrestling.
Not verbs.
But for this episode, we're talking about Hell in a Cell, the first ever June Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. But it's the last pay-per-view inside the Thunderdome before WWE goes back on the road starting July 16th. But anyways, before we get to this episode, we have one person here, but the others might come in as we join and move along. And yeah, Lucas.
Yes, it's I know Jason said I should not have been here, but fuck it. I'm gonna be here because I'm going to the beach tomorrow. And I got my bags packed up already.
Go on vacation right now.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, I'm here doing this episode Hell in a Cell. I got a bit on vacation for this. Bit mixed feelings for this, but we'll see how it goes.
Natalia defeated Mandy Rose by submission. This was a damn singles match in the pre-show. I don't care.
Don't care. Move on. I won that one.
Bianca Belair defeated Bayley. What are your thoughts?
Okay, Bianca Belair beats Bayley. That was actually really good. That's my second match of the night, to be honest. Like, that one is actually really good. And this is actually good for Hell in a Cell because, it's supposed to be brutal. This match is pretty brutal. Yeah, but I'm going to say this. Bayley has a fetish for Bianca's hair because they kept tying it up for some reason. I don't know why. But it was unique how they did it. And the KOD on that ladder is pretty brutal as hell. And, and the right person won. That's the only thing I care about. Because you could have put the towel on Bayley because there's legit nobody for the Stanley Women's Champion. Here's him defeated. Liv Morgan? Hell no. Carmella? Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Bayley? Hell no.
Bianca Belair is the right person
out there for Bianca right now. So that's why.
Yeah, Bianca Belair retains her title. That's all that matters. So I actually thought it's a great starter to this pay-per-view. Alright, next one. Seth Rollins defeats Cesaro.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. This is worse than the WrestleMania match. But I'll be honest. I think I picked Cesaro to win this one, I think. Oh, I did. No, wait. Did I pick Cesaro? I think I did pick Cesaro to win this match. And I was wrong. Because I really thought they're going to push him, but again, it's a right move to put Seth to win because, it's like a 50-50 booking that they usually do. So I bet they're going to do another match, maybe at SmackDown or at Money in the Bank or whatever like that. Because, you're going to have a rubber match because they both tied 1-1 because you can't just have it, tied up. And I think the Walk, though, was not the best finish, though, because I feel like the Curse Stomp could have done it and you could have won it just like that. But again, it's heelish things, and, I understand why they did that. But hey, not a bad match, but it should have been a bit better. I feel the WrestleMania match was a lot better than this one.
I have to agree with you. Their match at Mania was a lot better than this match at Hell in a Cell. So
this match should have been in Hell in a Cell.
Or inside the structure, you're saying?
Yeah, inside the structure. It should have been inside the structure, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's all I have to say. In this next match, Alexa Bliss defeats Shayna Baszler.
I actually thought, okay, I'll be honest, that was actually pretty entertaining, actually. I actually really enjoyed that. Because, again, Shayna Baszler is basically a technical mastermind. I can see her and Pete Dunne together because they both work well on the joints. And they're pretty much, Shayna Baszler is basically the female version of Pete Dunne. The reason why I say that is because she has the joint manipulation, the technical wrestling, and all that type of stuff, and she did well on what she's on. You know, and basically bending that arm because she's double jointed. Bliss is double jointed. Remember that
Mm-hmm.
elbow incident
Yeah.
that happened? She's double jointed, and she can do that. I can't do that. I'll probably break my hand or break my arm, whatever like
Yeah, I
that.
can't do it either.
But it's really. I think it's pretty entertaining. But I feel like personally, I think she should give up on the gimmick right now because I feel like it's kind of killing Bliss right now.
It's getting old, to
Her
be
power
honest.
just represents the Fiend right now. To be honest, like, come up with your own power instead of what the Fiend does. I get that you've been controlled by the Fiend for months and everything like that, or you kind of represent him, I
But
guess, like the female
don't
version,
let
I
the
guess,
fiend control you.
but still, like, you gotta come up with your own originality. And but I feel like honestly, I feel like Shayna should have won this one if it was a normal match. But I think it's the right choice to get Bliss because if anything, I will put her against Rhea, and I have Bliss win it. That's just
Hmm. Yeah. This match was pretty good actually. I enjoyed the story behind this, but the character from Bliss is starting to get old.
yeah. Well, what the hell was that power? But Jack slapped Lesnar. What in the actual hell was that?
I don't know. I mean, R- Reginald's Reginald.
Reginald was like this man just basically the test dummy of WWE. Let's just all be honest.
Yep. Yep. Sami Zayn defeats Kevin Owens.
Mm, okay. I really thought KO was gonna win this one, but actually looking back on this, I feel like Sammy needs this win a bit more because Sammy didn't have a singles win since October, and I think they're gonna have another match probably again, but again, Sammy and KO never failed to like impress me in a match. What they do, I hope he didn't really injure his arm or anything like that because I feel like he did something to his wrist. And I don't know what happened there, but it happens. Injuries happen, but it was pretty good for what it was. Even though I feel the WrestleMania match again was a bit better than this one, but yet again, this match wasn't bad itself. Sami Zayn is basically turned into some kind of homeless psychopath, basically.
Alright, can you keep talking? I have to
Yes.
BRB real quick.
All right.
Alright, yeah.
All right. But again, I'm just gonna say this: like, Sammy, like, needed this win like much more than KO, basically because Sammy didn't have one since October, ever since he had the Intercontinental Championship, and he's just been on a losing streak, and I think that's probably the right move to do. But yet again, it's meh for the match because you gotta think about this: like Sammy and KO go back to like Ring of Honor, and they go back to the fucking Ladder Wars and anything like that. But those matches were like a lot better. And I feel like though they know each other so well, I feel like they can put on a good match or anything. But I feel like though you should wait off the storyline. Or here's what you could do. And I was thinking about this the other day. What if you could turn KO heel and you could bring back the KO and Sammy show again? Because I feel like they work well as a tag team again. Because they did well like in 2018. Anything like that. So I mean, I bet they could do it again. So why not? Or make them the SmackDown champions. Remember, make them go against the Mysterios. I feel
Mhm.
like those near that or the Usos, if they're gonna go after the titles. If Jay actually gets over shit, Jay, watching this, get your mind out of your ass. Stop being a little boy and get to SmackDown, or Rumbles gonna find your ass and choke you out like he did last time. Oops.
Yeah. So this match was pretty solid. But their matches back then was way better than this one. Omar,
Hello, brothers.
and say hello to the audience.
Hold up a second.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, there you are.
oh, there's
I'm
the background.
sorry. Hello, everyone around the world. It's your boy, Wrestling Omar 2.0. Welcome to the Crash and Burn Podcast, Hell in a Cell Review. I'm sorry for the late, so I'm here finally.
So, what are your thoughts on the pre-show match? Natalia defeated Mandy Rose.
Honestly, that was a good prediction of myself that I picked Natalia and Tamina to win this because of the Monday Night Raw segment. Like, they were in the ring, and apparently Mandy and Dana was taking pictures. Now, this past Monday, it's the same thing reversed. That Dana and Mandy training in the ring, and Natalia and Tamina taking pictures.
All right, how about Bianca Belair versus Bayley?
Oh, I knew Bianca would do this. So she ends up Bailey. So after that, when is the next pay-per-view? Let's see who will be back and who's gonna challenge or defeat Bianca Belair for the SmackDown World Champion.
Yeah. How about Rollins and Cesaro? That match.
Oh, I doubted that Seth Rollins will be his time to win this again. Like that pay-per-view he won, I don't remember. Well, he lost one time at WrestleMania. Cesaro took the win. Even Cesaro lost Backlash. Now, I don't know what's next for Cesaro. Seth Rollins, it's time for him to go for a dream match for next pay-per-view.
Money in the Bank, which is
Yeah.
on July 18th in Texas.
Wow, Texas people.
Yes. How about Alexa Bliss versus Shayna?
Oh, I knew Alexa Bliss would hypnotize one of them, like Nia Jax or Reginald, and then Shayna was like continuing fighting with her. Alexa wasn't giving up.
Mm-hmm. All right. How about Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens?
Damn it! I would have thought Kevin could get this, and Sam would let the win after he been criticism everything what WWE done to him. Like they always did him badly, But, uh, but
So, oh. All right. So now we're up to Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley by a DQ match.
Don't get me started on this. Oh, God.
This match I did not like at all.
Okay.
But at least Rhea Ripley still has the title.
Okay. I'll say
Alright,
this.
Go ahead,
I'm
Lucas.
gonna go ahead and say this. Like, okay. When was an announce table a disqualification? When was a hood of a goddamn announce table was a
There's always something
fucking
bad that happens at Hell in a
disqualification?
Cell.
When was that a disqualification? Tell me that.
Good point.
What kind of logic is that? Like that it doesn't deserve to be a disqualification. Like, why? The match was okay at the beginning and the end, but the ending was just plain bullshit. They just beat each other up, and that was it.
Yes, it was a good match.
And then they have
yeah.
another one in Money in the Bank. Like, this rivalry never ends.
They
You
have
know
to
why?
end this.
You know why? Because Charlotte wants the title. It's basically like
Trying to be a daddy's girl.
It's this is what it is. It's like an obsessive boyfriend trying to get her ex back. That's how I look at that.
Oh, yeah.
But that was bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
I agree. Yeah, like, the match was okay, but the ending, it could have been better. So, Omar, go ahead.
to be honest, what Lucas says, a table since when is a DQ for a table getting hit? This reminds me of Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. When Seth Rollins with the sledgehammer. Since when is this qualification?
That was the 2019 Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
I said this is Hell in a Cell. You could do whatever you want. And the referee
I was
called
the same
match.
way.
Like stop. And the crowd was like boo. Like and then after that, the show
Heavy
ended. They want their refund, the money back. Like this show sucks. And about Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, this is like freaking who was the rivalry? Oh, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, a little longer. Then it's that it was Drew and Randy Orton. More was Drew and Randy. Now like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair,
Oh my god, I can't take anymore what Charlotte Flair. She complained too much. I understand. Even ever since his real life husband John, they got fired. It reminds me that Charlotte Flair is like a Sub-Zero and Rhea Ripley's Johnny Cage, and the return possibly of Scorpion, like someone who has been out for a year and a half on the Money in the Bank moment.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this with Becky Lynch. My idea is like maybe next month possibly could happen that Rhea retains and they want to continue this. I don't think so. Well, to be honest, the show was like not tough wide. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair getting DQ. But luckily, Ripley retains her title.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
now we're on the main event.
Oh.
Bobby Lashley defeats Drew McIntyre in the last chance Hell in a Cell match. Omar, go ahead.
Wow. We was like watching the show, like who's gonna win. If it was Drew McIntyre's last match to get an opportunity for the WWE champion, I was hoping Brock Lesnar from out of nowhere comes back, the music hits, and breaks himself and destroy the match from out of nowhere. But it didn't happen. Most of the people think that he was gonna come back this past Sunday, but it didn't.
Yeah.
But
He never did.
Yeah, he never did. I see his Twitters. Bobby Lashley be like, Lesnar fears Lashley. Like maybe for SummerSlam he will come back. And I
Maybe.
said, yeah, maybe, because they still want him and Lashley to fight. They want to. But MVP did grab Drew McIntyre's leg and make Lashley to win over them too if he loses the next pay-per-view or whenever.
Yeah. I enjoyed this match actually. Like Drew was close to taking the title back from Bobby Lashley, but thank God Bobby retained, and at least Drew's out of the title picture, so he can move on to other opportunities in the company.
Yeah.
Anyways, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match. It was a good end to the show. Lucas.
It's okay. So I'll be just straight up honest about this. Like, the match is really good. Then this deserved to be Hell in a Cell is brutal. You know, they both did a thing in this match. You know, we got McIntyre's back for the candlestick shots. Like, it was all messed up and all that shit. Like, this is really good. Like, really good. But the ending, I have a big questions on. First of all, why didn't go for the Hurt Lock? Or you could have done a Hurt Lock, or could have done like some kind of full Nelson Slam, but you go with the roll up. Like, why would you do that? But yeah, it was meh. But the ending was meh, but the match was like really good. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. But I'll say this: all did their thing in this match. MVP did his thing in this match. Drew did his thing in this match, and Bobby did his thing in this match. I knew Kofi was doing against Bobby, but what is next for Drew? That is the big question. What is next for Drew?
Right.
Is he gonna win Money in the Bank? Is he going to go against Sheamus? Is he going to get drafted to SmackDown and probably go after Roman, or he can go after Apollo? Anything could be possibly happening with Drew.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
And like, what's next for him?
Exactly. And what's next for Bobby?
Nicholas.
Oh,
there you
Nicholas.
go. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Anyways, so we just got done talking about the entire card. I'll catch you up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez.
So,
You
what do you
did
thought
it again,
of the
Nick.
pre-show match? Natalia defeats Mandy Rose.
I didn't watch it because I missed the pre-show. Sorry about that.
Fuck the pre-show.
Anyway.
How about Bianca Belair defeats Bayley?
It was a pretty good Hell in a Cell match. I mean, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was as good as the Sasha match. That was definitely up there, but it was decent. It was a decent Hell in a Cell match compared to everything else. But I'm Bianca's. I love Bianca as champion, but so far her reign's been, I want to say, a little bit boring. Like, it hasn't really had much of an eventful, like, turn as of late. So I'm hoping that now this feud hope maybe over with, that she'll be able to move on to someone else and do something else.
Yeah. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. Thoughts on that match?
Awesome. Like I don't really think I have anything else to say on that. Like you can't have a bad match between those two. Don't think that's possible in no matter what reality you're in. But yeah, I don't think it was as good as their WrestleMania encounter, but still, it's a pretty good match. Very interesting to have Rollins win. I'm wondering what they're setting up with that. Unless they're just gonna have another rematch down the road or something to sort of tie it up, or if they're gonna set Rollins up for a mid card or a world title shot. And last I heard, he's having a intergender tag match, mixed gender tag match against Cesaro, and I think Bianca Belair. Last I remember, so I think there may be more to come between those two. So yeah, pretty good match.
All right, all right. How about Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler? Or Bliss has to win.
Did I not talk about this match?
You don't have to if you want to pass on it.
You know what? It's best if I don't talk about this match. I'd like to move on.
Yeah. How about Sami Zayn defeats Kevin Owens?
I'd say that was a very shocking one for me. I did not expect Sami Zayn to go over there. I'm very happy with it because I believe Zayn could win more often. So this was definitely a nice little surprise. Maybe they're going to set him up for some mid-card title shot or something because God knows he could use a title at this point, even though his last reign was not really that good. But yeah, very very good match. Kind of last minute, but it's Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. It's like Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Like, you can't have a bad match between those two. So big match.
That's true.
How about Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley match?
Uneventful, really, and also I don't know what the hell the finish was. I mean, I can sort of see what they were going for with the whole table cover freaking going into her face and
Which
apparently has
caused
DQ.
disqualification.
Yeah, it's like that the table's used so often, and like the way that disqualifications work with that is just it doesn't make sense for me a lot of the time. But I remember back in 2015, like Owens threw Dolph Ziggler over an announce table, and for some reason he got DQ'd for that or something. Like it's just there needs to be a set down like rule book of what exactly needs to happen to warrant a disqualification, a count out, a pinfall, submission, spike, yada yada yada, so that you're not just leaving things up to the imagination. So when something like this happens, people are like, "Wait, what? Why? How?" You know? So yeah, it wasn't a bad match, but definitely doesn't compare to their WrestleMania match. So yeah, it,
Alright. How about the main event? Bobby Lashley defeats Drew McIntyre.
I enjoyed that match. I enjoyed the mystery hand coming out of the freaking under the ring to grab the table. You know, that was fun stuff. But yeah, uh, I did not expect anything else in this match. I just expected two guys to beat the living hell out of each other inside of a giant metal cage, like all average people do. And yeah, it's definitely what we got. The MVP spot kind of reminded me of Jericho interfering 2016 Cell match with Rollins and Owens a bit. CM Punk isn't showing up. What the hell's happening? Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. Um, and yeah, referees are still fragile and can't breathe without falling over. So yeah, it was a pretty good cell match, but overall it was an average show. Probably it wasn't like the worst show of the year. It was more or less the most uneventful show of the year so far.
Yeah.
And
Now,
I'm Not saying something when you have a Fastlane pay-per-view in the same year, and somehow Hell in a Cell isn't as eventful. That's saying something.
Well, ratings. I'll give this like a 9 out of 10. Lucas.
I'm gonna be honest. This is not strong at all. I'm not very strong on this one, so I'm gonna get it like a 6 or 7.
Not bad. Omar.
I give it a 9.
Yeah. Nick.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
6.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was quite a pay-per-view. The way to end off the Thunderdome era.
Yes.
Yay!
Finally, the fans are coming back.
Finally.
WWE's going back on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picking up July 16th.
Yeah, we all do, but let's pay some respect for those WWE NXT who were released today.
Oh yeah.
Real sad. Best talent. But some of them were not used, honestly.
Like Tyler Breeze, come on! Like he's still in the
Killian
undefeated
Dane,
friggin'
too.
ass. Like,
Fandango
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you do the selfie thing. Just walk around. Oh shit! What?
and
No.
Tyler Breeze, like no.
Dude, they had him fight Liger 6 years ago, and now they're firing him. Like that's not how that's supposed to work. You see?
Roddy Strong's wife got fired. Marina Shetty.
I don't even know anymore, but
Yeah, it's the Ronda
Kitty,
Rousey's
what?
fourth horsewoman best friend.
oh well. Well, it's the Forever Purge.
Bollywood's gone. Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, that's
Jinder Mahal's ex-friends in WWE.
former sidekicks.
Well,
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal been? He's
And
not
4
shown up since
bitches. 4 bitches, basically.
He hasn't shown up since like the India event thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's with Veer and Shanky.
Oh no! Oh yeah, right. He was on main event. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, shall we get to the outros?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks for watching our review of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, the first June one, and the last pay-per-view in the Thunderdome. Right here on the Crash and Burn. And hope y'all enjoyed it, and subscribe to this and the Moshcast. Nicholas.
This freaking Lucas is waving a gun in
Really?
my face. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the episode. We're being threatened with violence, as you can see. To spare my life, please press subscribe and like this video and share it, so I shall not go out in vain. Please also, you can follow everybody on their social medias, their Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I don't know the other companies. That's really all. Stay safe. Stay safe. Look at my English skills right there, folks. That's it. Thanks for watching, and see you later.
Omar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the world, thank you for watching the Crash and Burn podcast Hell in a Cell review, where it's the last Thunderdome era before fans returns in July 16. And honestly, please subscribe us on YouTube and follow every member on the social media, especially Instagram, and make sure to subscribe to Moshcash. If not, get over here.
Get over
here. Get done here.
Omar's catchphrase on the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Yep.
I don't feel safe here anymore.
Okay, Lucas, end this off.
That's exactly how you feel. Anyways, I'm ending this off. Thank you guys for having me this episode, and of course, me being dumbasses, obviously. And plus, it's not a real gun. This is a temperature gun. Like, don't get scared. But
okay.
I'm taking temperature right now.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
You're 106.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. Jesus.
Okay, I need to go to bed.
Bye. Anyways, thank you for having me on this episode, and yeah, I'm out of here. enjoy my vacation. So you'll enjoy it. And
Oh yeah, enjoy it, bro.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Crush and burn!